Hello and welcome to day 19 of our tour around Scotland. Oh, it is. I am exhausted. I think I slept okay. Just woken up exhausted. Oh, and I'm working, so it's really tough to work full time in this van. There's very little space. Once I have my desk up, I'm sort of stuck in this chair, and if I want to get up I have to lift the whole table up and find somewhere to put it in order to move away from this space. It's quite stressful. Not how I would like to work at all, but getting through it. Internet is okay here, not great, but alright. It's a little bit slow. So I think what we'll probably do is at 6 o'clock when I finish is pack the van down and then head a little bit further back, maybe to Abernathy Bridge and Granton on Spey. I think that's what it is. That's where we've got to go up to then start going across towards Abernathy on Wednesday. So I might try and find somewhere to park nearer there for tonight and then working tomorrow. And then, yeah, if that's fine, then I'll stay there another night, and if it's not, then I'll move a little bit further towards Abernathy tomorrow after work. Yeah, it's a little bit stressful working in the van. Working in such a small space. It's a bit cold out, so I've got the door open, but there's not a lot of space. There's not a lot of space for the dogs, so they're getting a bit stir crazy. I've just taken them for the walk. They're in Abernathy Forest, and the puppies were just at each other the whole time. It was the most stressful walk. Like, there was nothing relaxing about it. They were just fighting with each other, getting tangled up in each other, trying to fight with Sadie. Sadie's getting stressed. It was unfun for everyone, maybe apart from the puppies. So yeah, that wasn't the best lunchtime walk. But the forest itself is very pretty, what we saw of it. We did about 40 minutes, 20 minutes in and then 20 minutes back out again. It's a very pretty forest, but yeah, they're currently all clipped onto my van but outside running amok in the little bit of grass that we've got next to the van, away from the main road. Oh, but it's stressful. So yeah, I'm going to go back to work from afternoon shift. And then from there we'll probably move on to somewhere else, I think. There's nothing wrong with this place. It was a good night's sleep, and I just think, yeah, I just need to move on to something else. Just to give myself something to do, I think. But yes, I will get back to work, and see you in our next park up. Okay, so we've made it for tonight's park up. So we did move out of Abernathy Forest, only 15 minutes further up the road, towards Granton on Spey, if that's how you say it. I've been saying everything wrong here in Scotland, so apologies to anyone hearing me say things and go, that's not how you say it. But yeah, that's how I'm saying it, I'm sorry. So we're just on the River Spey now. It's lovely, it's beautiful. There's another van parked up here. I'm going to pop the top and let the pups out. There's a nice little bit of grass here, like actual grass, where they can go and actually run about a little bit, and the river looks lovely. So yeah, this might be a nice park up. The internet looks a little bit better than it did in the forest, so should be fine for work tomorrow as well. And with this bit of grass, hopefully the dogs won't drive me as crazy as they have been today. They've ripped up the bed, and it's not even just the puppies. Sadie has been also naughty, ripped open the the side of their bed and pulled all of the stuffing out, and the bed desperately needs washing because one of the puppies weed on it, and I can't wash it now because it's got a massive hole in it, which means if I put it in a washing machine, all of the stuffing is going to come out of it. So that's another irritating thing. So now I've got a stinky bed that needs washing that I can't wash till I get back home and I can refill all the stuffing that has been lost and sew it up badly, and then I can actually wash it. So yeah, just that's a bit irritating. But we are here in a lovely little riverside spot for the evening. It's not raining anymore, though it is wet outside, so I'm going to let the dogs out, have a little run around, and hopefully just get a bit of peace from them. Clean the van a bit after a day of working. It just gets like, it's so cramped in here when I'm working, and I can't do anything else. It's very irritating. Such a nice day today that I couldn't resist jumping into the river for a bit of a swim. There's another lady in here, comes in every day. She's just left, but she's going to come down tomorrow and we're going to go for another swim. Oh, it is lovely. Oh, very cold, but the sun's on you, so it feels refreshing rather than insane. But yeah, it's really nice, really lovely. Oh, yeah, this was a good spot to sleep last night, and yeah, it'll be a nice spot for tonight as well. Especially, it was raining last night, but yeah, the sun's pushed its way through now. Yeah, beautiful. The River Spey, gorgeous. Well, this is a much nicer spot for day 20, and yeah, it's lovely. Slept really well, even though there's sort of a main road there. It's very quiet here. Just hear the sheep and the ducks. Yeah, I've just had a little swim at lunchtime as well because the sun's come out. It's cold but like nice. So yeah, that's been very nice. Took everyone down to the beachy area so they could play in the sand, and yeah, just gonna have something to eat now. The lady that I met in the river is coming back tomorrow, so we're gonna have a little joint swim tomorrow, which will be very nice. She's got 2 poodle type dogs who are much better behaved than mine. So mine stayed in the van. But yeah, it's a really lovely area, really lovely. Nice place to work as well. I keep the door open, and because there's loads of grass, just have the dogs on like long leads attached to the van so they can run around on their own without causing too much of a ruckus for everyone involved, and they don't run it into the road at all because the leads aren't long enough for them to run around the van. So yeah, really excellent choice for a park up. I'm going to stay here again tonight. I've got work in the morning, got an early shift, and then head into Abernathy, which the lady in the river said is one of the most beautiful places that she goes to. So excited. She said there's the Queen's house there, and there's a beautiful waterfall behind that if you go for a walk. So definitely going to look into doing that before heading to the campsite, get something in before heading in there. But it's good that I'm going to a campsite because I'm slowly running out of water. Need some more water, and the solar should top up today because it's quite sunny, but it was down in the 60s this morning, so I need to get that topped up. And yeah, just a night on a campsite again, just to refuel everything, and probably need to empty out my sort of grey waste under the sink water and fill up my big tub again. But yeah, on with the rest of my day. Lunchtime, finish my afternoon shift, and then yeah, I've got the evening to myself. Good morning everyone. It is day 21 of our travels. 21, I can't believe it, we've been in the van that long. Before this, I'd only been in the van like, 7 days maximum. I don't even think that, maybe 5, 6 days. I've done it. Woohoo! I am just doing my early morning shift. I finish at 12, so then I'm going to go for a quick dip in the river. And then we're going to drive to the Muir of Dinnet National Nature Reserve. The lady that I was swimming with yesterday in the river suggested this place. She said there's a lovely hidden waterfall there, if you can find it. So we're going to drive there. It's just past Ballater, still within Ballater, but just past where we're actually camping up. So we'll leave at leave around 12:30, 1ish. Then it's going to take us an hour to get there, so we can do a couple of hours in the nature reserve and then drive down to the caravan park and park up for the evening, and then I can do all the boring caravan admin-y things that one does, like empty the grey waste and fill up with water because we're running low on water and all of that lovely stuff, before we decide what we're going to do tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm working in the afternoon, so we'll be leaving the campsite early to go and do something. I was thinking possibly, because of where we're heading now towards Edinburgh for the weekend, there was somewhere that I was thinking of going, I've completely forgotten where it is. Oh yeah, past Balmoral, and that sort of area. So we'll maybe pop in to sort of the Balmoral Castle area. Scrap that Balmoral plan, just check the website, and the Balmoral Estate Castle is closed during August and September for the royal family, so it's currently closed to public, no general access, unless you're travelling on foot from Ballater or Braemar on the south side of the river. There is some availability, some routes available. I'm not travelling by foot. I'm not coming from there, so yeah, I guess I won't be going to Balmoral. Try and get closer towards Edinburgh without losing too much of the niceness. I heard there's a really nice park up near Stirling Castle, where at night you can sort of see the castle all lit up and that, so I might try and work out where that is, so that I can stay there for maybe Friday night, as that's pretty close. And then the plan is for the weekend, because it's also the bank holiday weekend, so it's a long weekend, is that we then go into Edinburgh on Saturday. The Fringe Festival is currently on in Edinburgh. Do a park and ride, go into the city, and then get back in the van and drive to the Kelpies, stay at the Kelpies overnight, and then the next day go to Falkirk. I'd like to do the Falkirk Wheel, and then either go back into Edinburgh again for the day or somewhere around there. I'm sure there's lots of places I could go sort of around that area instead, and yeah, sort of then do a very slow from Edinburgh, making our way back through some of the smaller little towns, like Jedburgh and Pebbles and things, and head back into England through the Northumberland National Park. See if I can find somewhere to stay overnight there before driving back to Nottinghamshire for the end of next week. yeah, so it's almost over. Very strange that it's, yeah. There's loads, you know, I haven't seen. Loads I didn't get to do because of the weather. I'll definitely be back. Yeah, I've got some plans. But yeah, I'm going to get on with the rest of my shift, and then we're going to go for a swim and then head towards Ballatat area.